breaking news on the latest theory of universal design for learning. This is Ada Coder reporting. When developing a course using the first principle of universal design for learning, there are 3 specific guidelines to assist us. The first, perception, in many ways overlaps with creating accessible content. Criterion 2 of this guideline advocates that we provide alternatives to perceive information. On the scene, Maya has a report.
Images, infographics, and video can be a superior way to presenting content. This is particularly true when demonstrating relationships, such as between actions or events. A picture can state 1,000 words, but not if you cannot see it. These presentations can abandon those with visual disabilities. To ensure equitable access, offer non-visual learners alternatives, such as providing descriptions, text, spoken, or both, for all images, graphics, tables, and other visual content. Providing auditory cues for key concepts and transition in visual information. Providing physical models, when possible, to convey perspective or interaction. Adding a primacy to supplying textual representations that can easily be converted to text-to-speech. The malleable nature of text on web has no advantage of permanence and flexibility. Having closed captions, a transcript, or visual description should always be included. Offering a text-to-speech option alongside the text further benefits learners.
This just in, it is important to note that text is a special case of visual information. For those with visual impairment, how the text is presented is critical. Be sure to use accessibility standards to the text you employ, such as those provided by NMAS or WCAG. There is an advantage to text in that many tools can easily work with it to provide alternative means to communicate. Minimally, a text-to-speech option should be available for learners. We are cutting back to Maya about audio.
Sound is a very effective teaching tool, and the addition to sound to video or text can accelerate learning. However, information solely conveyed with audio is not equally accessible to all learners. This is more so with learners with hearing disabilities. Ensure that all learners have access to information by providing written transcripts of closed captions to video or audio clips. Provide visual diagrams, charts, and notations to sound. Offer visual analogs such as symbols or images. When no voice is to be transcribed, offer visual or emotional description of audio, such as musical clips.
Thank you, Maya. Finally, one should note that there are several new technologies that can convert text to speech. However, research reveals that learners prefer and thrive with human audio over computer-generated speech. Given the option, you should favor creating or using human audio to both increase learning and for generating a more welcoming learning environment. By following these suggestions, your course will assist students communicating and expressing their knowledge, as well as being in line with the principle of representation in the theory of universal design for learning. This is Ada Coder. Good night.